Hello, my name is Olivia and this is the 18th thing they should have taught you in school. There are roughly 10 core genres in music: pop, rock, hip-hop, electronic, jazz, classical, folk, blues, R&B and country. Today, I will walk you through the subgenres I actually started with and, more importantly, tell you what I would have added to my playlist from the very beginning if I had the perspective I have now. Music is far more than just a place to vent, to feel seen, or to plug into a certain style. It is a precision tool for absorbing knowledge. Imagine this: you've got a real superpower that almost no one is using yet. It is the ability to travel instantly to any culture on earth, to train your brain like an elite athlete, and to become more interesting and determined than most people you know. When you listen to the music I'm about to share with you, you'll start wiring your mind to spot connections others completely miss. It is the deepest form of self-care, the kind that makes you feel like you're genuinely investing in your own growth and knowledge. The tracks I pulled from the streaming platforms are a rough generalization of these genres and don't fully capture their essence, but they'll do. The very first phase of my music taste came from my mom, who was a big follower of telenovelas. Then came my dad, who was a big fan of 80s music.
My turn.
That is how my musical journey actually looked. To this, I would obligatorily and even predominantly add what I wish I had been introduced to much earlier. The secret way of listening to music is simply listening to real music with weight and depth. Music that isn't comfortable at all, but once you get used to it, you'll understand why you chose it. In early adolescence, I wish I had been introduced to classical music right away. Bach, Mozart, Beethoven, Schubert. I'm convinced it would have taught me patience, discipline, emotional depth, and the ability to sit with complex beauty long stretches of time. By middle adolescence, I wish I had already immersed myself in the living soundscapes of cultures from every corner of the globe, absorbing what makes each one unmistakable. I would have started with the ancient, earth-bound pulse of Australian Aboriginal music, the haunting throat singing of the Inuit, the breathtaking Albanian isopolyphony, the thunderous royal drum ensemble of Burundi, the meditative shakuhachi flute of Japan, the hypnotic Berber percussion traditions of Morocco, the raw desert blues of the Tuareg nomads, the lively, heartfelt fiddle and vocal tradition of Romania, the intricate tabla rhythms of North Indian classical music, the layered vocal chants and slit drum orchestras of Papua New Guinea, the refined gugak court music and pansori storytelling of Korea, and many more I will let you discover by yourself. These pieces should be the highlight of your music list, each one a complete universe of history, emotion, and wisdom, specific, irreplaceable, and endlessly rewarding. Then, in late adolescence, I would have plunged headfirst into the experimental realm, the zone most people still label as weird. That alternative frontier where these ancient cultural rhythms fuse with electronic textures and where entirely new genres are invented from scratch. If you don't know where to start, Last.fm, Every Noise, and Music Map are good places. Remember, it is never too late to choose the tougher path. Usually, that's the one that brings the greatest rewards. Listening to these albums might feel difficult or even painful at first, and that's okay. Give yourself time, listen one song at a time. Don't run away from that initial discomfort. You need to experience what real excellence feels like, whether it's in books, movies, or music. This isn't nostalgia, it is a map I wish someone had handed me years earlier, a map that turns listening into a lifelong adventure of discovery and cultural depth. And now it's yours. Drop a comment and share bands you believe are really worth listening to. Let's inspire each other to keep choosing music that doesn't just pass the time, but actually inspire the extraordinary lives we are all capable of living. Hugs!